G'day, and thank you for purchasing one of the MCR Throttle Controllers available exclusively through IPLAYDIRTY.com.au. Today we'll show you how to get this installed in your car as well as how to use the app and get up and running. So whether you're running Android
or Apple,
we've got the app to get you sorted. We'll send you an email after you place your order with instructions how to get the app onto your phone.
Find your factory harness where it plugs into your accelerator pedal. Simply remove that and then patch in your MCR Throttle Controller. Then after that, plug your calibration fob into your throttle controller. Turn the keys to accessories. Do not start the engine. Press and hold the calibration fob. You should see a C start to flash, then release your finger. Push the accelerator pedal all the way to the floor. Press the button on the calibration fob again. That will then display the letter S and then lift your foot.
Now you've got your throttle controller all hooked up to your accelerator pedal, we can jump on into the app. So first of all, to connect, in the top right, you've got the Bluetooth button. Hit the connect, and then we'll be sweet. We're connected to our device. So now we're all connected, we can jump into the standard mode. So AI diesel, if you're running a diesel engine, it's going to be your go-to for every day. It'll adapt to however you drive. So if you like to drive harder, it'll give you more throttle response. If you like to take it easy, it'll back it off for you, saving a bit of fuel around town too. There is no adjustment slider like there is on the other modes we'll see in a second, but that's because everything is all controlled through the AI system. Now you've got AI gasoline. If you drive a petrol car, it'll adapt appropriately. Then we've got Ultra Sport. Now this one, as you can see, there's that slider.
Yep.
So when you go to level 0, that's basically the throttle controller is not doing a thing. You're full factory. You slide it up. 250 is the max, and that's going to give you the complete ultimate response. So Ultra Sport's going to be nice and zippy for you, but you've got a heap of adjustment in between. Individual, this again is kind of like a middle ground, like a normal mode. Gives you a bit more poke, but it's not super aggressive. Smart Eco, that's going to be awesome for your rock crawling. It's going to take out the jerkiness of your accelerator. It's going to give you a nice smooth throttle response as you go over those rocks, or if you just want to save some fuel. And again, 0 is factory, 250 is the maximum that'll be. So that's going to be the softest throttle with that set to 250 on Smart Eco. Booster, not quite as aggressive as the Ultra Sport, but it'll give you a bit more oomph as you go. Comfort as well, that's going to dull the throttle response, but it's just a little bit more finesse than the Ultimate Eco. So that's, again, really good for your rock crawling. Quite good in sand too, taking out that quick stab in the throttle. It'll ease onto the throttle so you won't dig yourself down.
So far it looks so easy to use.
That is, it's pretty straightforward, man. Just go pick your mode. At the end of the day, if you're not fussed about full customization, you can just jump back up to the AI diesel or AI gasoline. Then pulse limit. Now there's this little warning. What this does is if you've got a hard cut in your tune or you want to sit on rev limiter, this will take over, and obviously max is turned off, but as you turn the level up, it's going to pick up your throttle, and it's meant to be if you want to film like your car on Limmy, that's what this is for. That's why there's the warning. You shouldn't use this around town. You should only use this if you have an appropriate tune or if you've got a built motor that can handle rev limiter. Slippery, that's set more for if you're on icy roads, if you're in the wet. This is going to just ease on the throttle. So it's not the same as Eco mode or Comfort, but the first initial takeoff is dulled, but then it will pick up as normal. So it takes out that big snappy acceleration. So really good for slippery roads. Now I'll jump over to the modified section. So advanced AI, it's more of like your all round just set and forget, chuck it in advanced AI, doesn't matter what you drive, it'll just adapt no matter what. But this is more of a broad one, not specifically for diesel or petrol. Ultra Sport as well, but the modified mode, is more aggressive in everything. So if you chuck that in 250 versus the standard, this is going to be more aggressive. Comfort, same again, better for rock crawling, gives you even more of a soft throttle response. Now, the one that is quite good, so if you've been naughty and you've deleted your DPF, unsmoke is actually going to tweak the throttle signal where you'll still drive quite nicely, but you're not going to get that soot as you take off. So that's quite good there. And again, you've got the level adjustment to fine tune how that performs. But around town, this does a wicked job of getting rid of that soot from the DPF delete. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is PlayWave, and we'll go over it a bit more in your car.
It's one of my favorites.
But yeah, we get it set up with Neil's car, but basically PlayWave is your ghost cam tune built right into this. So you can adjust your speed, your timer, and your level. So you've got 3 points of adjustment, and you can tweak these settings as you'll see in a minute, and that changes how your ghost cam rumbles. And then you've also got, back in the home screen, you've got the lock. So if you're heading away, you're leaving your car parked at the airport, you lock this and your throttle is locked. Anyone who jumps in the car, unless they've got your app connected, they can't drive your car. Throttle's not going to do anything, so that's wicked there. Then last of all, similar to where we had that, where you could set like your rev limiter, you've got idle control, and this is just your throttle. So if you want to climb up a rock face and you want a bit of rev, similar to your old Patrols and Land Cruisers where you could set the throttle lock, this is the same thing. You can set your idle and it'll go like 20% of your max throttle and it'll just stay there. So you can rev, add more if you want, but it'll create that minimum throttle so you can just cruise on up. And that is the iBoost MCR app. Now we'll head over, check out Neil's car with the more advanced features, but that's pretty much it. You're straightforward. You just plug and play, jump in the app, set whatever's most suitable, have a play. The Ultra Sport's pretty sweet. Otherwise, AI Diesel is just always great for every day. What do you reckon?
Yep, I agree. I personally just normally run the AI Diesel. It just sort of monitors how I drive, and I've had no issues, no dramas. But my favourite is definitely the Ghost Cam. Definitely. You can sit in there for ages just playing, tweaking little bits and pieces. That's the main reason I bought it, in all honesty.
And one other feature as well I forgot to mention, we've got the speed test. So if you jump into this and then you take off, hit the play, take off, start driving, so we'll need your GPS to get this data, but it will show you your 0 to 60 time, your 100 meter time, your 100 kilometers an hour time, quarter mile, like it's all built right in. So if you like your drag racing, you got that feature as well.
So what you're saying is his isn't just for four-wheel drives?
100%. So while we've got four-wheel drives listed on the website, we also do them for street cars, like your Toyota Corollas. Like I know there's a big cult Corolla following. Your Subarus, like your 86s, the new ones. Yep. Yeah, heaps of options. If you're unsure, just send us a message, IPLAYDIRTY.4x4 on Instagram, or obviously head to the website, IPLAYDIRTY.com.au. But yeah, if we haven't got it listed, there's a heap more we can do them for. So to get started, obviously we'll turn the car on. Now the 200, like the other cars, is just as easy to install. You disconnect the harness that plugs into the throttle pedal, and then you plug in the adapter, and then you run the controller up to your dash as well. Nice and simple, but we'll go connect via Bluetooth. Connects nice and easy. Now quickly show off the pulse limit mode. So there is the warning. Now keep in mind, if you are going to play with this, it does pick up revs really quick, so be careful with how you apply it. So if you tap the up button, you can slowly apply it until you get to where you want. So you can hear the revs are picking up now. So you can keep going and it'll get more and more, but we've got it at 50 now, out of 250. I'll just turn that down. So again, that's if you've got a hard cut and you want to smash it on Limmy, you can use this so you can stand away from your car and do it, but there is that warning. Please be careful because it's not going to work out too well for you if you don't have a tune and you're sitting on limiter. Now we go back to the modified section, and this is the cool one, play wave. So there are a few options with the play wave. First of all, you turn it on, but you've got speed, timer, and level. So the level is basically how many revs are going to be used, and then the speed and timer is how long for, and then the duration between those gaps. So you can hear that, got a bit of a ghost cam going. Now we can increase the level, so it's going to pick your revs up. Not really what you want for a ghost cam. Then you can adjust the timing. And then we'll play around with the speed as well. So there's a few different settings, but obviously you find what you like best, and then when you come back to it next time, obviously we just turn it off, but you turn it back on and it will remember your settings and it'll just go back to how you had it. So that's the playwave feature, rumble mode, ghost cam, whatever you want to call it. But that's one of the cool little wank factors of this throttle controller. Yeah, so that's basically it for the modified section. And as we mentioned before, we've got the lock mode as well. So if you press the lock, then you can walk away. There's no throttle. So if you want to park your car somewhere, or you just want a bit of peace of mind with security, you can lock it, walk away, turn the car off, and when you turn it back on, it'll still be locked. Then you put in your passcode, and you got your throttle back. Nice and easy. Thanks again for grabbing an MCR iBoost throttle controller. If you've got any questions, make sure you head to the website IPLAYDIRTY.com.au, and I hope this video has been quite informative. As you can see, it's real plug and play, real easy. Set it all in the app and you're off and racing. Cheers legends, keep playing dirty.